Many e-commerce entrepreneurs make the same 3 key mistakes when it comes down to their merchant center, leading to any suspension such as misrepresentation error or the website need improvement error. Over the last few years, I've worked with more than 300 e-commerce stores, leading to an unblocked merchant center account because we simply found and fixed the issues. Therefore, I also like to make videos about this topic so you understand the logic behind it and potentially can solve the issues in your merchant center account. My name is Robin. I've been active in the e-commerce industry since early 2019, whereas I also help people successfully scale profitable on Google Ads and also help people solving any error in their merchant center. All right, without further ado, let's go over the 3 key mistakes that people most of the time make when it comes down to the result of a blocked merchant center account. Mistake number 1 is actually applying the wrong connection between Shopify and your merchant center. There are so many ways to connect your Shopify website or WooCommerce or whatever platform you're using to merchant center, but choosing the wrong one will not synchronize the right data and will lead to any misrepresentation error or any Google Merchant Center issue straight away. You need to make sure that all the essentials going from Shopify in this example to your merchant center, such as the right products, the right product title, description, sale price, normal price, business information, like there are hundreds of variables that need to successfully be transferred from Shopify to your merchant center. Whereas if you don't apply the right application or an application that's very limited in this kind of aspect, you will have the misrepresentation error quite fast because you're actually misrepresenting something on your Shopify website with information you have there that is not showing up in the merchant center, because in the merchant center the products need to be verified and your business as well as you as an advertiser need to be verified in the merchant center as well as in the Google Ads. So if you don't provide a merchant center with enough information about yourself or your products, there is a high likelihood that you're going to be suspended, and the actual reason they will never give you. So it's very important to have the right connection when it comes down to connecting your Shopify website to the Google Merchant Center. I highly suggest using multi-feed. I have another video on YouTube that I will show up in the screen right here, so you can successfully set that up as well. All right, mistake number 2 is actually not providing the right information about you as an advertiser on your website in Shopify or in Merchant Center. It happens a lot of time that people misspell their address, they don't provide the full address, their business name is not matching or their website name is not matching, they are missing any tax numbers or identity numbers or any other company information. So there is a mismatch between the information what is required from Merchant Center, the information you push from Shopify to Merchant Center, and the information you have on your front end. So there are many variables with information that you need to take in consideration and that you need to spell and explain in the right way so the algorithm can detect it from Merchant Center and don't suspend your account. Because only when your account is suspended you can request a manual review, but before that everything is done by AI and automated checks, because Google has millions of advertisers, so they're simply not able to keep up with everything manually. So if you don't provide the right information what they are looking for in your Shopify front end, Shopify back end, or in your merchant center, and it cannot be synchronized, then there's a high likelihood of getting your account suspended for website need improvement because you're missing details, the quality score of your website is not high enough, or the misrepresentation error because you need to verify who you are and how you do business with what kind of details and what kind of product in order to be verified in the merchant center and successfully connected to your Google Ads account. Reuse the same advertising information there, have everything in line from Shopify, Merchant Center and Google Ads, and only then you can launch successfully on the Google Ads platform as a trusted advertiser. And reason number 3 is actually not meeting the website quality standards that Google Merchant Center is measuring on your website. Google only wants one thing, and that is satisfied visitors to your website in order to convert them. So you are going to spend more on the Google Ads platform. Google earns more money, and the visitor that came through Google in the first place has a successful purchase in their account, so they're happy with the products. All they care about is this triangle of important information. And therefore, if your website doesn't have the right requirements in terms of quality, then we are talking about website loading speed, we are talking about the menu structure, we are talking about enough sections on the homepage, we are talking talking about a nice, good working product page, and everything in the backend, such as the code. You cannot duplicate your theme from Shopify multiple times, because then you reuse the same code from other stores. And for example, if you still have tracking code in there, it can be misleading as well. So like when it comes down to website quality, there are a lot of things that can go wrong here, especially if you created your website fastly with duplicated templates, or you imported your products with a bulk apps such as Pokey or Copy that are quite popular among the dropshippers right now. So meeting the quality expectations of Merchant Center is so important. I mean, there are so many variables why they can decline your website, but if your website quality is according to Google standard, you can absolutely crush it on Google Ads, because the competitors don't know about a lot of things what I'm going to explain here. So if you only apply this kind of things, you're already much better than anyone else who's not checking this kind of videos. So by only improving your website speed, having a structured header and footer menu, having enough sections on your homepage, a clear product page what people can see the title and description and they know exactly how it all works, these are kind of the basics that still many people don't know, but if you apply them, you have a successful and dominant position in the Google Ads auction, because you will be seen as a more trusted advertiser compared to people with a low quality score of their website, right? So these were actually the 3 mistakes what I see over and over again when it comes down to a blocked Merchant Center as a result of any of these mistakes that e-commerce entrepreneur were facing. I myself faced these issues a while ago, then I figured out and also start to share this kind of value on my YouTube channel as well. So if you want more help, click the link in the description. There you can download my free checklist of all the quality requirements then that you need to have on your Shopify backend, front end, and your Merchant Center to successfully have a smooth runway towards profitable Google Ads advertising. And if you already have this checklist, make sure to watch the recommendation video where I made a video of more than 20 minutes how you can go over every aspect by increasing your website, solving the website need improvement and the misrepresentation error. This is an incredibly valuable video where I explain everything that I know at that time of creating the video when it comes down to the Merchant Center and getting as much results from Google Ads possible by setting yourself up for success by meeting the requirements that Google has to ask you. Alright, and that wraps up the video of today. Thanks for watching this video and I see you in the recommendation video.